It is the most successful political heist in British history, a 140-year-long game to capture the heart of the state without firing a single shot. This is the slow strike. This is the Fabian blueprint. Tonight, an Amelia News special report. We go behind the curtain of an organization that has quietly pulled the levers of power from the shadows for over a century. Their symbol? A wolf in sheep's clothing. Their mission? Not a violent revolution, but a slow surgical infiltration of every major British institution. The year was 1884. In the heart of London, a small circle of intellectuals gathered to plant a seed that would eventually consume the British state. The founders were not soldiers, they were academics. Sidney and Beatrice Webb, along with George Bernard Shaw, drafted a plan for total societal reconstruction. Their first symbol was the tortoise. Their motto, "I wait long, but when I strike hard." It was a promise that their victory would be slow, but inevitable. But the tortoise was only the beginning. They soon adopted a more sinister crest, the wolf in sheep's clothing. A strategy not of combat, but of total deception. In 1895, they moved from pamphlets to pedagogy, founding the London School of Economics, an institution designed to train generations of global administrators in the Fabian art of the slow march. Their philosophy is immortalized in glass, a command to remold it nearer to the heart's desire, not to fix the world, but to break it down and forge it into something entirely new. In 1900, they helped forge the Labour Party. They provided the brains, the unions provided the brawn. From that moment on, the Fabian blueprint was hardwired into the heart of British politics. Their real target wasn't just the ballot box, it was the bureaucracy. By populating the civil service with their own, they ensured that no matter who the people voted for, the Fabian agenda remained permanent. Decades of patient work created a new consensus. They didn't need to win the argument anymore, they had become the environment. The Fabian dream was no longer a theory, it was inevitable. Today, that influence is no longer a secret, it's a membership. Over half of the current cabinet has passed through the Fabian doors, carrying the torch of gradualism into the highest offices of the land. At the center of it all stands Keir Starmer, a man whose political DNA is rooted in the Fabian Society, acting not just as a member, but as a primary architect of its modern ascent. From tax reform to state-led energy, the policies of the current administration aren't being drafted in the Commons. They are being pulled directly from the Fabian framework, meticulously designed for a new era of control. This isn't just a British story. The Fabian model of gradual institutional capture has become a global template, exported to international bodies where policy is made far beyond the reach of national borders. The slow strike didn't stop at Whitehall. It moved into the newsrooms, creating a manufactured consensus where the Fabian perspective isn't just reported, it's the only voice allowed to echo. To remold the world, they first had to remold the mind. By capturing education and the arts, they've spent generations quietly shifting our values, making the radical seem reasonable. The economic blueprint isn't about sudden shocks. It's about the gradual redistribution of wealth through 1,000 small regulations, a death by 1,000 cuts, all designed to remold the economy from within. The final layer is the law. By embedding Fabian ideals into statute and international treaty, they have created a legal trap. A system where the change isn't just policy, it becomes irreversible. The modern Fabian strategy isn't to debate dissent, but to denormalize it. They've built what their own thinkers call a one-way gate, a system designed to ensure that even institutional grip remains closed. The current leadership has pledged to mainline AI into the veins of the state. For the Fabian Society, this is the ultimate tool, an automated administration that can remold society at the speed of light, far beyond human oversight. The goal? To rewire the state. They are replacing traditional voting with AI-powered public deliberations, digital tools designed to manage public opinion from the top down. By moving decision-making into the digital cloud, they bypass the friction of the ballot box. It is the ultimate evolution of the slow strike, invisible, automated, and permanent. Elections change the face of the state, but they rarely change the heart. The permanent secretaries, the unelected managers, are the true custodians of the Fabian long game. 140 years after that first meeting in London, the harvest is complete. From the welfare state to the digital frontier, every pillar of modern Britain now rests on a Fabian foundation. This is the final surrender of sovereignty. Power is passing from the people to the cold, silent authority of the algorithm. The slow strike has reached its end. There is nothing left to resist. 140 years later, the capture is complete. History isn't just what happened, it's what's being built while we aren't looking. You've seen the blueprint. Now, You are the witness to its completion. They call it Project Chainsaw, a surgical reduction of human headcount in favor of the algorithm. It is the final brick in the wall, a state that no longer requires the consent of the people it governs. I'm Amelia, she's Lily Danae. Stay sharp, stay informed, and stay with Amelia News. God bless to you all. This is your story. Subscribe to join our community, leave your thoughts below, and share this report. The truth only lives if it is told.